everybody. Welcome to the Creative Treehouse. My name is Robin Broom, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. I'm so glad you joined me today in the Treehouse. It's usually on Thursdays. Surprise! It's Wednesday this week because we've got people coming over for Christmas dinner tomorrow night. And then we're going to a play Friday night. So just busy, busy, busy. So I thought I would just shift everything over so I didn't have to leave the dinner party and make it on Wednesday night instead. So it would not surprise me if very few people show up, and that's okay because I know that you can watch it on the replay. And whether you're watching live or on the replay, don't forget to leave a comment and tell me where you're watching from. We'll add that to our map of where you're watching from. We had 3 new states last week. So we've added Texas, Arkansas, and Connecticut. So we'll have more states colored in. So leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Don't forget to like and share this video so that other people, especially people in other states, can watch, and let them know that if they're the first ones, they get to pick the color for the state on the map. And let's see. And also, if you are watching live and you comment, then there will be a drawing at the end. And usually it's for whatever we've made. But I just have to have at least 3 commenters to be able to do the drawing. And it's kind of cool. So let's get started. I will trade. If you hear some crunching sounds, my dog is back there crunching a bone. So that's our background noise tonight. All right, I'm going to switch the screen right here. All right, and make me small and our card big. And this is really an easy card to make. And I will go through all the little bits and pieces with you. So let's see. I think we start with a white card base, and we're going to use garden green and for a mat, and also another piece of basic white. And I can get out I just looked at the measurements, but anyway, I ran it through with it's something like Softly Falling or whatever. It is an embossing folder. It's really cool. But when I last looked, it was, oh yeah, there, now you can see it better. It was on the last chance, I believe, and it may have already been gobbled up. So hopefully it's one that you already have. Otherwise, there's other things. We even talked about using the plaid, the Forever Plaid. That would also be a really good one to use with this. So, and then my next question is, and somebody asked me the same thing. All right, so what do you think? Do you think that this is the top and this is the bottom? Or do you think it should be this way with more snow at the top and it's falling like that? I don't know. I can see it both ways. So anyway, kind of, if you see it this way, I think it's like this is maybe where the snow is on the ground and sticking. But anyway, that's how I did it for this one. So we've got that. And then the decorative trees is really great to use. And let me get to the, it's got lots of wonderful dies. And I'm using these 2 dies, which is just the regular tree. And then this one. And I cut it out in gold. Now, a good tip for this is put the adhesive paper on the back of it when you die cut it, or right before you die cut it, because that way it's got, I'm going to see if I can, got little bits and pieces, and it will come off, and you can glue it a lot easier if you put the adhesive sheet on it. So all I'm doing is I'm pulling it, and it's going to just take exactly what we need off. And voila. Move this up. There's a couple little pieces right in here. I'm going to see if I can pop them out with my fingernail. Otherwise, we can use our take your pick tool, and that'll work as well. A little trickier because it's got the adhesive on it. I think I got them mostly. Oh, there's a couple right there. And we'll just adhere it onto our garden green tree that I've already cut out, die cut out. All right, now I'm extra sticky. Okay, let me see if I can find my garden green tree. Let's see, where did you go, tree? There he is, hiding. All right, move that over here. All right, let me just show you. Because this is so skinny, it's really difficult to put glue on it. However, I recommend taking your Tombow liquid glue, some people call it the green lidded glue, and putting it in a bottle like this. And you can find these on my blog. I've got a favorites, and these little glue bottles are there. And then you can order those and put it in there. And then it's got just this really fine tip, and it works great. But this also works really well. So I'm going to just lay it down so it's just got all the sticky already on it, and I don't have to worry about the glue and accidentally ending up with too much glue. Does that happen to you? And then there is a fun glue eraser, and that may be on there too, on my favorites. That does help when you get too much glue. All right, so now we've got that on there. That was pretty simple. Just use the gold and the green, and that's all there is to that. And then we're going to glue it on. And I'm just going to glue it flat, no dimensional. The only dimensional that I'm going to use is for the star. So now I'll use my liquid glue and adhere the tree. And sometimes when you're using an embossing folder like that, it's good to use just a little bit extra glue. Normally I say go a little bit light on the glue, but because of all the nooks and crannies in the embossing folder, it helps it to, you need just a little bit extra. Okay. And then let's go ahead and put this onto our green mat. And it's always good to put the glue on the smaller piece if you're a beginning paper crafter. That's a good beginning tip, is to put your glue on the smaller piece, because if I were to put glue on this piece, I might get glue where I didn't want it and it was going to show. So always put it on the smaller piece. All right, and we'll go ahead and put this onto our card front. Then I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for this sentiment that we're going to do. So that was relatively easy. And then what I've done is I've gotten, and I just recently ordered this one and I really like it. It's the Peaceful Seasons dies. Let me show, I've got the whole thing here. And those are some of the other ones in that set. It's a great set. I love it. So I'm looking forward to using it even more. So, but the one, it looks like that, and like a banner. And I've already stamped Merry Christmas, and that actually came from a paper pumpkin one. But just for funsies, I'll tell you what, I do have a plain one. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to ink it up with the garden green. And then see, it just exactly fits on here. See if I can get it straight. Not bad, not bad. All right, and I'm going to keep out the garden green. And then what I need is my a sponge dauber, and we're going to color around it. And I'll show you the difference. That's the plain one, and it's fine. But then this one adds let me slide it over a little bit. This one adds just a little bit more to it. So I've got new lighting tonight. What do you think about the new lighting? Is it good or not so good? So, and then the fun thing about this too is, I'm going to grab my sponge dauber, is that this particular die, it cuts that right in there. And that way it's really cool, because to me, that's where your shadows would be. And so you can add a little bit more around there, where you couldn't if that wasn't already kind of snipped off for you. All right, let me see if I've got my dauber close by or not. And I'm not seeing my dauber close by. All right, I'm going to grab my dauber and let me show you while I'm doing that. Here is the inside. And I just incorporated, because it's got a little bit of gold here, I incorporated the gold strip right there as well. So that's what I did. And then we've also got the star, and the star came from the same set as well. And we're going to put that up with a mini dimensional. And I should have some of those in here. All right, let me grab the mini dimensional, stick it on the back of it. I think this one has, it might have, okay. Just the right size. And then I like to make my stars have that one, if it's a 5-pointed star, to have that 1 point right there. So we've got that. And I think, let me make sure and see if I brought my others. I don't see it. I have to come up with the, pretty sure I have it, the inside as well. So, and I think I went with 5 by 3 and 3/4 is the green, and then 1/4 inch smaller for the white. And then this was just a 1/4 inch strip right there. So that is that. Ooh, you can tell on there that my ink pad, that I kind of need I might just, yeah, I need a little bit more ink on it. Oh, let me not run over the dog. Let me grab my dauber and the inside. Well, the inside seems to have vanished. So we will just use, I don't think it's right here, is it? Nope, there's my other card. It says there's some more of them. Yep. And those, I have my strip. Isn't that weird? Okay, that's all right. All right, we will just continue on. So I'm going to use my sponge dauber. Now on my sponge daubers, I label them and I just keep them that. So I don't have to clean them off or do anything like that. I just label them as to their color. And then I'm just going to take it. I keep getting out of the camera. Dun, 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 dun. And then, like I said, and even just even doing the outside is kind of cool. And looks good, but I'll show you. Let me get into that little spot. Okay, so let me show you the difference. So if you can see that. All right, now what I'm going to do is I put a little bit of color on these, and I also kind of tucked that back carefully and got those edges on both sides. So, and it just adds a little something. I considered doing, I'm going to go really light here. I considered doing a green strip here and doing white embossing, but of course that would not be as simple. So I was trying to keep it simple, which is hard for me. Some of you guys know that. It's hard for me to do simple. I keep wanting to add, how about add this? How about add this? So, but anyway, that's just the way it is. Okay, now we got that. Let me put some glue right here. And then we'll have the front of our card completed. And it is glued completely down. No dimensionals. Like that. And there we have it. There is our Christmas card. And again, because it's on, we're gluing it onto the embossing folder, or not the folder, but the embossed paper, it's a good idea to add just a tiny bit more glue than you would normally do. So we've got that. Oh, I'm even out of the picture, aren't I? Wow, you got to see part of me. Okay, so that's our card. And on the one that has our inside, you can see that's all that I did. And of course you could do, there's some really good, I don't remember the name of the stamp set, but there's a really good one that has a lot of great sentiments, because sometimes some people think it's a little intimidating to open up a card and see just blank, and then you have to think about how am I gonna fill that all in. So they've got some really, really good sentiments, that are, like a whole sentence or whatever, that are great for Christmas. So that is that. The only other thing I might consider adding is some white snowflakes that you could actually be raised up like a star in here. Just kind of a subtle thing. So that is it. That's our really quick. Let me turn it so you can kind of see the gold. Yeah, that was really quick. And that is so interesting that happens all the time. Look at that. I'm going to take this away for a second and see if I can. Isn't that the weirdest? I did it last week too. Kind of strange. I had to say, did it come back? Nope. Huh. Okay. Well, I disappeared. It kind of looks like an 8 ball. But okay. So, which is just odd. I don't know. Of course, I'm using my phone on that one, and it may be that I'm out of battery. That's a very big possibility. So anyway, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what you think about the card. And also don't forget to let me know where you are watching from, especially if it's one of the newer states that we don't have on our list. Here's the states minus the three new ones that I haven't put on there. I have not colored in Texas or Arkansas or Connecticut yet. But so that if you are in one of the states that is not already colored, let me know. Let me know the state, and let's see. Oh, let me see, Laura. Hang on. Laura says that she hasn't seen that it's sticky paper. To the green sheet and place the gold sheet on the top, then run it through the. Let me think about that. Can you put it on the? Attach a sticky paper to the green sheet. You could, but then you would, I think if you did that, you would have, you would end up with sticky all in those sections, if that makes sense. So you'd end up with sticky where you didn't need it. But it's called an adhesive sheet, and it comes in a package, and it's about, I don't know, about like yay big. It's kind of an odd size. It's probably almost as long as this, but it's skinnier, maybe 6 inches in width. And I don't remember how many sheets are on there, but yes, it's double-sided. So you adhere it. Let's pretend pretend that this is a piece of cardstock. Pretend my vellum is it, and so you peel off this end and then stick it on there, and then run it through the die machine. So this is my adhesive, so I'm going to flip it over. And if this was my gold paper, I would run it through like that, and then I would pull it off. You would pull it off of there, and it would have the backing still on it, and you would pull the backing off, and that's when it's the sticky. So this is the extra of that. Let me see if I can pull it, show you. So then I would pull off the backing, and so this part is sticky. So, but if I had it on the whole thing, you would have sticky everywhere. If I had it all on the green, if this were to be the green, if that makes sense. So yeah, but it's super, super great to use if you have just little tiny things like that you don't want to get glue everywhere. It works really, really, really well, and it's called adhesive sheet. Adhesive sheets, I think. But anyway, yeah, it's in the regular catalog. So I can probably link it. I could probably put it on the Facebook link, and I can probably put it on the YouTube link, or link it to the product. I can put it on my Facebook page so that you can find it. But anyway, I like it a whole lot. It's very, very useful. Good question, Laura. All right. And I know that Laura is watching from Virginia, who it's already colored. But anyway, so you guys pick like I said, if you're watching from a state that hasn't been colored yet, let me know and I'll color it. You are most welcome, Laura. I hope that you guys all have a really good Christmas. Next week, I won't be here because it will be Christmas. Here, I'm going to stick my hand in here since my other camera went away. Let me try it one more time, see if it'll come back. It'll come back. Aha, aha, aha. Now I bet it's back. Okay, yeah. So sorry, everybody. It was like a silent movie, wasn't it? Okay. I didn't think about that. That's the sound was on that part. Okay. So yes. So all that and we missed it. All the fun technical difficulties. Okay. Thanks for letting me know that. So what I was saying was that this will be the last live for 2024 because next week will be Christmas. And I will see everybody in 2025, which is very hard to believe that it's about to be 2025. And it seems like it should be maybe Thanksgiving or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's time marches on, doesn't it? All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or also I've got a freebie. I'll have to figure out how to share that. A free PDF for people that are signing up for my newsletter. My newsletter is a weekly email that's full of inspiration and things. And anyway, yeah, you can sign up for that, and then you'll know all the things that are going on in the treehouse, including when the Facebook and YouTube lives are, and our classes, both in person and online. So, oh wow, my face is back. I don't look like look like an 8-ball. I said that, but nobody probably heard that. That little thing looked like an 8-ball. Okay, I could switch it back here. Oh, look at that. Okay, yes, my face is back and it doesn't look like an 8-ball anymore. All right, so there you have it. That was our quick card. And I'll try to also link the that adhesive, the adhesive sheets. I will put that on YouTube and Facebook so that you guys can know which ones those are. And how to order those. So I think that is it. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the technical difficulty. Totally forgot about the fact that the sound would go away too when my face goes away. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in 2025. Thanks. Bye-bye, guys.